Commissioner of Police versus Afara Johnson in Blanche Obona. Charge number PMC 1210. That the accused persons, Afara Johnson and Blanche Obona and others at large on the 15th of June at Citizen Fortune Bank in the Port Harcourt Magisterial District did conspire among yourselves to commit felony to wit, armed robbery, and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 5B of Special Provision Act 389, Laws of the Federation, 1999. Now my judgment. Having examined all the evidence before me, and having taken into cognizance the plea of the defense counsel, and having also considered the gravity of the offense that the accused persons have been charged with, I have come to the conclusion that their crime is a most heinous one that deserves maximum punishment. Dispossessing innocent citizens of their properties and monies is bad enough as it is. Going ahead to wipe off the entire family and raping a woman and her daughter before killing them is an act of the most bestial kind and curdles the blood. Therefore, this honorable court finds the accused persons guilty on all counts. To make an example of them and to dissuade others who are so inclined to such acts to desist from entertaining such thoughts, I sentence you, Black Shibobona and Afara Johnson, to be hung by the neck until your death. May God have mercy on your souls. This is my judgment. All right.
How do we spring them out of that place?
Spring them out from maximum security. From death row. Even the Nigerian army will find it difficult to do that.
So are we going to leave Afara and Black Sheep to die like chickens?
One of the rules of the game is that you don't get caught.
The only reason Afara and Black Sheep were caught was because we did not cover them. Now we are about to lose them both. But that will not happen again. We are going to swear an oath that we will stand for each other, we will not kill each other, and we will wipe out the justice and his family off the surface of the earth.
My friend, what do you think you're doing?
Eating my daddy's breakfast.
Was that breakfast meant for you?
I took an official permission before indulging myself. Yes.
Honey,
Yes, dear.
you're not eating your food.
Yes, dear, I'm late. I'm sure they'll serve breakfast on the flight. If not, I'll find something to eat when I get to Abidjan.
As for you, continue wolfing down everything you see, eh? One day, you go so fat that you can't even pass through those doors.
At least I will look like somebody.
And now, young woman, if you're still interested in seeing me off to the airport, you better get on your feet now.
Wait for me, Daddy.
Hurry.
Bye, Mom.
Okay. Okay. Rachel, on your way back from the airport, do stop at the Chinese grocers. Pick some foodstuffs. You don't have any left in the house.
No money, no list.
Collect money from your daddy. And you don't need any list. You know the things we lack in the house, don't you?
I do, Mom.
Barnabas,
Yes, ma.
please, don't take her anywhere else from the airport. We have lots of work to do in the house today. Okay. Sweetheart, I'll miss you.
Take care of yourself.
Okay. Do take good care of yourself too, eh? And have a safe journey.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Rachel.
Auntie Rachel, I thought your mother said I shouldn't take you to any other place than the Chinese grocery. So, why are we here?
I just need to pick up some chocolates and cards. I won't be long, okay?
Okay, if you say so. Let's go.
See you soon.
Hey, everything, put it there. Do not attempt to waste my time, you hear me? Hurry up, quick! Down there. Do not attempt to waste my time. Quick! Hey! Come down there. Hey, d'accord? Non, not with this. Carry it down. Come on, sister.
Why are you doing this? You can end up in jail.
And do you know you can end up dead for speaking out of turn?
Hey, I don't want to die, you.
You can have this. You don't have need of it. really see trouble.
What?
We'll be attacked by armed robbers.
Hey! Armed robbers? Hey! Where? Where? God, thank you. What would I have told her father?
That the daughter of Justice Raymond was shot dead.
Shut up! Don't say such things with your mouth. Eh? Gee, thank God they did not recognize her. Oh. Eh? If they had known she was the daughter of her father, it would have been a different story, you know.
Mom, they gave me back my money.
Ah!
Madam, it was terrible. Oh. If you see the way they were shooting, they brought out the gun. They were shooting the air. I was Rambo, if not for me. They would have killed Auntie Rachel.
Let's go.
She was the nigga in action. See me,
Don't touch.
I was the action man now, madam. Rambo.
Bros. I said I was going to ask you. What did you think you were doing giving back money to that girl we stole from? Abi, you think saying Robin Hood and his married thieves will do here?
How does that affect you? I have a right to take money from someone or refuse to take.
And you think you can now partake in the ones that fools like us have taken for you, Abi?
Suru, I am the one who suggested we hit that supermarket because I move in the circle of those who go to such places. Hey, illiterates like you would not even know that that place will generate the kind of money we made today.
Bro, do not insult me. Don't insult me! Yeah.
Zoro, that would be insult, huh? In a statement of fact.
No.
You too.
You won't understand. You won't understand that. All you know is everywhere. We will soon refine you.
You know I am rugged.
But Desmond, we can cross the yarn through. The amount of time you spent standing over that girl. For a while, I thought we were going to rob out everything, including our pants.
See where your mind go. See where your mind don't reach. Both of you have dirty minds. Concentrate on sharing the money now. So, pants.
Arab, I beg. Watch this man or you'll put us in trouble one day. I beg.
If that's a word of prophecy, I reject it in Jesus' name.
Amen, bro. Amen. Okay. Mind this crap. Okay.
Where are you going?
I promised Nneka I was going to help her download some information for a case. She just got her computer and she still doesn't know what to do with it.
I hope it won't take you the whole day.
You worry too much, Mom. I am an adult.
I can see. You're all grown up.
Mom, when you were my age, you had gotten married.
Oh, yeah? And I expect you to do the same, young lady?
I will, Mom, when the time is right. I'll come back early.
Okay. Don't be late. You're not going with your car?
Battery is down, unless you lend me yours.
Not on your life.
Thought as much. Bye, Mom.
Okay, bye.
Oh boy, what's up? Man, my car broke down on the way. I had to take a taxi. My brother, no, I don't just understand the matter.
hectic day, man. What's the matter? Man, talk. What's the problem?
I don't feel like talking.
I'm waiting.
What will you do if you walk into a place and someone recognizes you?
As what now?
As a robber you are.
How can anyone recognize me? Do I pay social visits or do I attend general meetings?
That is what you think. But I entered the same taxi today with the girl I returned her money during our last operation.
Did she recognize you?
I cannot say. But I recognized her. And if I did, I'm sure she would do the same.
Damn! I mean, that's a big problem. So now all we have to do is to find out where she stays and do something about it. If she finds out where we stay first, then we're all headed for death.
Even if we find out where she stays, what can we do about it?
Desmond, a dead man does not make money. The important thing is that she did, which means she must go.
That is not fair. That is not fair. She didn't recognize me intentionally. At least she didn't plan to enter the same taxi with me.
Hey, that's crass, man. That's crass. The important thing is that she has recognized you. And that is the end of the story. How do we find out where she lives?
I did. The taxi stopped her in front of their house.
Fine! Which means we have to pay her a visit. Don't bother yourself about it. It is part of the dangers of our business. If this is the path we have chosen, then we must be ready to take the good and the bad that comes with it.
Shut up. Who asks you to do anything? All you have to do is identify the girl, then leave the rest to me. Yeah. Let's go. Bro. How far there? Can I see you? Good evening. I beg, we're looking for Oga. He said we should see him this evening.
Oga? Oga?
Hey, Oga now. Good evening, boss.
Good evening. What's your Oga?
We're looking for Oga. He said we should see him this evening.
We no get Oga here, and only Madam and Neka. Oga don't die.
Now what for you? As I tell you now, you believe. Actually, it's not Oga we are looking for. Of course, we know Oga has been dead a long time ago. It is Neka we're actually looking for. You know, we can't just come in like that because we don't want to get into trouble with her mother. We don't know how she will receive us. You know now. Correct, bro. So, you're too much. Bring your hand now, do something. Hold this one. Yeah? Too much. Yes.
Ha. You don't get problem now.
Too much.
Now, no cafe, no concern now. Oh, I'm gonna come in now. May I show you room? May I show you?
Hold on.
Where is your sister?
I do not have any sister.
Where is your sister?
Mommy.
Where is your sister?
I do not have any sister.
Are you sure you saw who walked into the house? If there are any parts of my body that work very well, they are my eyes and my brain. Then what is going on now? Don't worry, I'll find out. No. Now listen. I will go in there. If I find any girl there, I will finish all of you in this house. Do you hear me? Now, where is your sister?
I do not have any sister. Mommy, darling. Just tell that person she's my only daughter, please.
Shut up there! Look. Come on. You say you don't have any sister? Who was the girl who came here by 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon?
I was my friend Rachel.
Where does she live? Where does she live? Where does she live? One.
Nneka, please tell them, let her leave us alone, please. 25 Queen's Drive.
25 Queen's Drive. If I go there and find out you've been lying to me, I assure you I'll come back here and you won't live to tell the story. Is that clear? Is that clear? Now go down. All the phones in this house? Where are they?
There's just one phone in the house. My mom does not have a phone.
Where is it? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Open your eyes and blow it to pieces. Come on, do it. If you move, you are dead.
Just relax, huh? Relax.
Mommy. Rachel,
Rachel.
Where is the place? I think it's down this way.
And then what are we doing here now?
Hey, you want someone to recognize our car? We'll just walk down there.
Let's go then.
Pull down, Zorro. Everything gira, first. Eh? We almost killed innocent people down there. I don't want to make the same mistake again, please. Pull down.
You again?
Is your name Richard? It doesn't matter whether you scream or not, you're still there.
Look, Zorro, don't shoot.
Is something wrong with you? This is what we came to do. The girl has seen us and she must die.
I said put down the gun. Look, if you make the mistake of shooting, I swear to you, I'll make sure you are dead before we leave this place. Now, put down the gun. I mean every bit of what I have said.
Do you know what the hell you're doing? You're going to die for this, you know. Do you know what the hell you're doing?
I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of my friends. I'm really sorry. The robbery you witnessed was a mistake. We just needed some money, that's all. I promise you it won't happen again. If you promise you won't tell anybody about us, then I'll let you leave.
I don't know anything about you.
Oh. I'm Desmond.
Why? Oh, go! Oh, but you don't know. What are you?
I'm Rachel.
Rachel. That's a nice name. Your friend told us.
My friend?
Yeah, we went to their house first.
Well then, maybe I can go to the house now.
Yeah, of course. But, so what's a beautiful girl like you doing alone along this lonely street? You know, bad boys here and there. Where are you coming from?
I went to a video club to get some movies.
Oh, can I have a look? Oh, why this been tough, oh? Black Arrow. Oh, nice films.
I should be on my way now.
Yes, I guess so. Mind if I walk you?
Sure, why not?
Rachel, and where do you think you're coming from by this time of the night?
Mom, what did you say?
You didn't hear me. Is anything the matter?
Nothing, Mom. I'm all right.
You want something to eat?
No, Mom. I'm fine.
Anyway, your father called. He says he will be back tomorrow.
Whatever. Good night, Mom. Maybe I should call the police. My life is definitely in danger. But if it is, why didn't he kill me then? He looks like a nice guy though. Didn't he say the robbery was a mistake?
Look, if the police
come knocking on that door, I will personally kill you before they get me. We had that girl where we wanted her. Just one bullet. One bullet, that was all it was going to take. And there were no witnesses. If the police come here, I will tell
Will you quit belly aching? The girl does not know where we live, for Christ's sake. How will the police locate you?
And you think she would see you one day and start screaming?
She's not that kind of person.
God. And you were so stupid that you went ahead and introduced yourself to her. You could as well have written down this address and your phone number.
Maybe I should have done that. Hey, Ross. What's up? Whatever made you do what you did?
I don't know. It's not something I can explain. But there is something about that girl. Maybe it's her innocence. I don't know. She just doesn't look like someone who should be hurt.
This boy has gone mad!
Something serious came up and I decided to call you. Please sit down.
You said you wanted to talk to me about something.
Yes. I don't know how to start this because I was warned not to talk to anybody. But I have a feeling that your life is in danger and I have the responsibility to tell you.
Well?
We were attacked by armed robbers last night.
Robbers?
Yes.
Jesus.
But they didn't take anything. Instead, they were looking for you. From the way they sounded, it's as if they had run into you somewhere and they wanted to make sure they silenced you.
And you gave them my address?
What else could I have done? They put a gun to my head and threatened to kill my mom and I if I don't tell them. And also to kill me if I tell anyone they came. Oh. Rachel, don't you think you should report this to the police? Or at least tell your father about it?
My father does not need to know anything about my private life. Besides, I have seen them and they did not mean any harm.
Hello. What is going on?
How?
I just told you that robbers came looking for you to kill you and you just dismissed it with a wave of the hand.
Neka, nobody is looking for me to kill me. It was only a case of mistaken identity. It has been straightened out.
But they were robbers.
I wouldn't call them that.
They had guns in their hands and thread in their eyes.
Neka, leave that thing. It's not everything that can be explained to you.
Oh.
Can I have something to drink in this house, please?
Oh, sure. Sure. But we still need to explain.
Neka, you bother too much. Yes, come in. The door is open.
Mind if I sit down?
You again!
Neka, it's all right. I can handle it, okay? Right.
I don't mean any harm, so it will be wise if we don't do anything foolish. sorry. But I needed to see you.
Well, you've seen me. How did you locate this office?
It's a small world. Have you forgotten what I do for a living?
Do you know what you're doing?
I don't know. But I think it's something I must do.
Neka knows you. Don't you think you're risking your safety by coming here like this?
I am sure you won't let her do anything foolish.
And what makes you so sure?
I don't know. There is something about you, Rachel. Something in your eyes. Something I can't explain. But I need to see you again and again. I need to be with you.
I don't need to see you. I don't need to be with you. Just go. Just go, please. Go.
Your father?
The police in the My 1 division are normally stationed here. Now the ones from the Borokiri area stay here unless they have to move. Now the best way to get out of the neighborhood is to go through the Soundfield area, right? And hit the express. That way we'll cross into Creek Road and get into Agri without encountering any police.
What about the ones at the station bus stop here? How do we get about that one?
My now. Those ones don't even care. All they want is just 20 naira and they won't even check you.
Yeah, but that's if you don't get prime information about that we are coming their way.
That's a chance we're willing to take. If need be, we'll blast our way through. They won't even know it's us until we hit them. Do not forget the element of surprise.
I'm still not happy about it. You know, Port Harcourt main town is the worst place to carry out an operation. What about the traffic jam now?
Found out who the girl is.
Which girl?
Rachel. The girl we encountered during our last operation.
And who is she?
She is the daughter of Justice Raymond, the man that jailed Afara and Black Sheep.
What did you say?
You heard me.
You know, I swore when Afara and Black Sheep were being sentenced that if I meet that man or any member of his family, I will dispatch them to their graves. And that is exactly what I will do.
What purpose would that serve? Afara and Black Sheep are guilty of the crimes they were sentenced for.
Come, bros. Have you gone soft in the head?
Look. Zoro, if you think everything is to be achieved by brute force, then you better think again.
Listen to me. Alright? Listen real good. Now that I know where they are, I will find them and wipe them off the surface of the earth. And if you stand in my way, I will send you to your grave too. Do you understand me?
That is if you don't go first. Now listen. If anything happens to that family, whether you have a hand in it or not, I will personally make sure that your own family will not find your pieces to bury. Is that clear?
Hey, now, guys, calm down. Zoro, give me the gun. Zoro, I said, give me the gun. Maybe we should talk.
There is nothing to talk about.
I know you too well to believe this. What's this fascination with this girl anyway? She's just another girl.
She is not. There is something about her. Something I can't lay my finger on. I can't even start thinking about hurting her.
Maybe yes. That was before you found out who she was. But now that you know she's the daughter of Justice Raymond, then that changes the picture here.
It doesn't change anything.
We took an oath here, remember? And that is not something to take lightly.
An oath? To kill a man for simply doing his duty?
What kind of duty are you talking about? The same duty that sent 2 members of our gang to their death. You could have been one of them, you know.
What did you call it? A gang. A gang of armed robbers. You seem to forget whom we really are. Renegades. Rebels against society. Against law and order. Yes. Common thieves who should be wiped out like vermin.
Well, if that's the way you see yourself, it's quite unfortunate. It's not the way I see myself. I'm making a living here, man. And anything that should impede that should be removed, including the one and only daughter of Justice Raymond.
Is it possible that your dark heart can imagine and conceive a word like love?
You want some help?
No, I'm fine. This will do.
You're sure?
Very sure.
Rachel, the food is not meant for an art class, you know. It is meant to be put in the stomach. I mean your stomach.
Is something the matter, young woman?
Nothing, Dad. I'm not hungry.
Whatever it is that has gotten you this worried, you better spit it out. You cannot continue like this. You've already missed your course session today.
I know you have a boyfriend. But do you know what it is to be in love? As in, really in love?
In love? Are you in love?
Yes.
Who with? You've not answered my question, Rachel. Who?
With Desmond.
Who is Desmond?
One of the guys that came to your house looking for me.
Rachel, no. You can't be serious. No. That guy is an armed robber.
Who cares? He is a human being. I just don't know what to do. He's like a picture inside my head. No matter how hard I try, I cannot erase his face. Yet, I know that it is wrong. Especially considering who he is and who I am.
Rachel, do you know what will happen if your father finds out about this?
I don't have any plans of telling my father how I feel. Apart from that, I do not even know where this guy stays. Or if I will ever run into him again.
I am begging you, in the name of God, to not allow such ideas to grow.
You want some help?
No, I'm fine. This will do.
You're sure?
Very sure.
Rachel, the food is not meant for an art class, you know. It is meant to be put in the stomach. I mean your stomach.
Is something the matter, young woman?
Nothing, Dad. I'm not hungry.
Whatever it is that has gotten you this worried, you better spit it out. You cannot continue like this. You've already missed your court session today.
I know you have a boyfriend. But do you know what it is to be in love? As in, really in love?
In love? Are you in love?
Yes.
Who with? You've not answered my question, Rachel. Who?
With Desmond.
Who is Desmond?
One of the guys that came to your house looking for me.
Rachel, no. You can't be serious. No. That guy is an armed robber.
Who cares? He is a human being. I just don't know what to do. He's like a picture inside my head. No matter how hard I try, I cannot erase his face. Yet, I know that it is wrong. Especially considering who he is and who I am.
Rachel, do you know what would happen if your father finds out about this?
I don't have any plans of telling my father how I feel. Apart from that, I do not even know where this guy stays. Or if I will ever run into him again.
I am begging you, in the name of God, to not allow such ideas to grow in your head. Please, Rachel, please. Please,
God
Rachel.
help me on this one.
Please.
What is this?
We swore an oath that we would take vengeance for any that is wronged, that we would not kill each other, and if need be, give up our lives for one another.
So?
And part of that oath is that we take out Justice Raymond and any member of his family whenever we locate them. We have located them. This is the time for us to stand on our oath.
And what if I decide that I'm no longer part of that silly oath?
Then you leave us no choice than to take you on too.
I'm also aware that we swore never to kill one another, never to hurt one another, no matter the circumstances and situations. So, what do you guys think you're doing?
Unless you agree to do what you're supposed to do, then that part of the oath has been nullified.
Both of you cannot carry out that decision.
When we took the oath, we were 5. 3 of us are left. 2 were sent to their deaths by the same man we are asking you to take vengeance on. If you will not do it, we will take you out and then kill him.
I'll do what must be done. It's not going to be now. I just need some time. It's alright. It's alright.
Your Honor, this is a 500,000 naira check. If the case favors my client, he will put a further 2 million naira in your account.
You know, this is highly irregular. Trying to bribe a judge could earn you a jail term.
Your Honor, I wouldn't call this a bribe. It is just a token of appreciation for the good work you are doing on the bench. Your Honor, moreover, my client knows how to take care of his friends. Free him of this murder case, you are going to live large the rest of your life.
Nobody should know about this.
Those that talk too much don't develop in this type of business.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Princess. How are you?
I'm good.
My daughter, Rachel.
Beautiful. Just like a drop of sunshine. We'll keep in touch.
Very well. There's no problem. I'm sure things will work out well.
Who was that, Dad?
Nobody you want to know. Sit down.
Thank you, Daddy.
Desmond, I have not come to hurt you. I will let you go. I promise that if I do, you won't scream.
How the hell did you get in here?
It doesn't matter. Now listen. I have a message for your dad. You will help me deliver it to him.
What is it?
There are a group of people who have planned to wipe him and his family out. Tell him that whatever he does, he must beef up security around him. It's not the police, so they can be compromised. Tell him to request for soldiers, and they must be heavily armed. They have to be around him 24/7. Must remain like that until I tell you otherwise. Okay?
And that group is your group, right?
It doesn't matter which group it is. Take all what I have said with utmost seriousness. Okay?
And you risked your life coming here to tell me this. Why?
We'll find time when all this is over. See.
Desmond, my father will not believe me. You will have to write what you've just told me down.
Don't tell me to do that.
Darling, your jackets. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, dear. Good morning, Daddy.
Good morning, Princess.
I forgot to give this to you last night.
Who gave this to you?
What is it? I don't know. I saw it outside the gates when I got home yesterday. I asked Idris, and he said he didn't see anybody drop it. What is it?
Some gibberish about an armed robbery gang who are out to take vengeance on me for sentencing 2 of their members to death.
But Daddy, I don't think you should take that as gibberish. You should take it with utmost seriousness.
Princess, you sound almost as if somebody told you to say that.
Rachel is right, Judy. At least if for nothing else, for our sakes, you must report this to the Commissioner of Police.
No, the police can be compromised. You should take it to the commandant of the military detachment in town.
If I don't know you, I'll think you know more about this than you're letting on.
Dad.
All right. I'll report to the garrison commander and see what he can do about it.
Right there.
Bye, Princess. You know, there's something about that young lady I cannot quite understand these days.
She's growing up. But make sure you report this to the police.
I'll do just that.
All right. Jackets.
Call Barnabas for me.
He's outside.
Okay, don't worry.
You're forgetting something.
Oh, Dad.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Where did you go last night?
Do I now have to make a list of my itinerary and give it to you?
It's your business. I'm only telling you because I want you to conserve your energy. We have an operation tomorrow night.
Operation? Nobody told me about any operation.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Look, I'm not ready for any operation right now. So you guys can go and leave me out of it. Besides, I think we should lay low for a while. The town is really hot right now.
We should lay low so hunger can kill us up here. Now listen, my friend. Everybody goes for that operation, including you. Nobody stays back. Not in this house.
One day I will put a bullet in his head. Beast.
Somebody is yet to put me into the picture. What is going on?
Going on where?
The man that has been following you everywhere. I saw him come down from the taxi with you this morning, and since then, he has been following us to everywhere that we've gone to. Who is he? And what does he want?
He is my bodyguard.
Bodyguard?
What for? Have you forgotten that my father is a judge?
Rubbish. Why didn't he start following you from the day you were born?
All right. The governor just thinks that the judges in the state are under threat of assassination by hoodlums. So he assigned security detail to all the judges and their kids. That's just it.
Really?
Are you okay now?
If you say so.
I say so.
Where are they go?
What sort of question is that?
Madam, you talk say nobody I cross this gate until I come back, so I will carry soldier you come on.
I am only going to the supermarket down the road to buy chocolate. I don't think any assassin will be hiding between here and the supermarket. Besides, I am tired of walking around the whole place with goons following me around.
Madam,
I don't need any security detail. Now, if you don't mind, could you please open that gate and let me out?
Madam, he said if I allow you come out, madam, you go sack me.
Idris, do you want to lose your job? Idris, leave the gate. Let me out. Let me be responsible for whatever happens. Let me out.
Move, I'll blow your head. Come on, come on.
I have wife and children, please.
Desmond!
Rachel, what are you doing here? Rachel, what are you doing here?
What is going on here?
Rachel, you must leave this place now. Please, leave. Rachel, look, there's a robbery going on there. Just leave. Sorry, no, daughter of the devil!
Yes, come in. Yes, what is it?
There has been a robbery, sir, and your daughter was involved in it.
What did you say?
Nothing really serious, sir. She is in the hospital. She's being treated for trauma. She was involved in a crossfire, but she was not hurt. One of the robbers was shot and he's in the hospital now.
Is he dead?
No, sir. And he was just shot, but he's in a critical condition, sir.
Which hospital is she in?
The central hospital, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Helen. Yes, meet me at the central hospital in the next 15 minutes. No, nothing serious. There's somebody I want us to see. Okay, bye-bye.
I dare say she is one lucky woman. The bullet passed through the triceps of the robber and didn't touch her. And she was standing exactly behind the robber.
Who shot him?
I may say it's a stray bullet. Nobody's actually sure of what happened.
Hey, doctor, will she be alright?
I think she's okay.
I am alright. There is nothing wrong with me.
What I don't understand is how you get caught up in these kind of situations, eh? This is the second time in as many weeks that you found yourself on the scene of a robbery. Why?
Maybe it is a calling. Maybe I was born to be a robber.
Rachel, that's not funny.
Sorry, Dad. Doctor, the robber that was shot, is he in this hospital? Because if he is, I would like to see him.
What for?
Mom, I am alive because of him. Let me see him and at least know what he looks like.
I think if she wants to see him, there's nothing wrong about that. That I'll take her.
Please listen.
See me at my office. Let's see.
Action.
Why do you still have to chain him up? He is hardly alive.
Look, madam, he's a criminal. Criminal! Read my lips. Besides, his colleagues can come in here and bring him out of this place so that he cannot give evidence against them after we have bashed him up. Do you understand that?
What is the matter?
Nothing.
I am your mother. I know when something is wrong. Now tell me, what is it?
Mom, what do you think they will do to the guy they have arrested?
Prosecute him or even jail him.
Mom, I saw him. They chained him up even though he is on life support.
That is what they do to criminals. Just stop thinking about him. Go to sleep. And thank God that you are alive.
Okay, Mom. Good night, Mom.
I'll see you in the morning, eh?
Okay, good night, Mom.
Good night. Good night.
Darling. Darling. Oh, there you are. The young man has regained consciousness. And the doctor said he'll be discharged from the hospital in the next 2 weeks. The good thing is, the police are going to charge him and his accomplices to my court. I am going to enjoy doing this. I am going to make sure that they get the stiffest penalty that they deserve.
If for nothing else, for the attempt on our daughter's life.
That and other things. This society is absolutely corrupt. There is no straight person. They're all deserving of jail terms. The criminals on the street and the ones in offices.
My dear, just do what is right.
You can bet your life on that.
Sorry, madam. I hope that is not food you have got for me.
Yes, it is.
No, you can't do that. You're not permitted to bring in food.
Why?
You are a member of the crime, and you can easily poison me.
Officer, if it is poison she has brought, I would gladly eat it.
Well, if you say so. But madam, you have only 10 minutes to do that.
You shouldn't be here. You could put yourself in trouble.
Thank God you're alive.
What is there to thank God for? They are still going to sentence me to death and hang me like they did to Afara and Black Sheep.
They will not do that, Desmond. They will not.
That is the maximum punishment for the crime I committed. Your father is a harsh judge. He is the same person who sentenced Afara and Black Sheep when his daughter was not involved. Now that you are, who knows what he will do to me?
Desmond, you saved my life. You could have gotten killed in the process. And if my father doesn't take that into cognizance, then he is not a human being.
You seem not to know how the law works.
Listen, Desmond. I do not know why you chose to do what you were doing. But I know that you have a heart that is different from that of a common thief. I also know that if you are shown another way, you will not go back to it. That is what I want to do. Help you find that other way. And if I have to move mountains to do that, I will. I will, Desmond.
There are no mountains to move. There are no tears to be shed for people like me. The society does not want us. The law hates us with passion. At times, even hell itself rejects us. We are neither bat nor bird. Nobody gives a damn.
I do. I do not know why. But that day you put a gun to my head and looked into my eyes, I knew I had to find you again.
What will you be doing with the man who will be dead in the next few weeks?
You will not be, Desmond. You will not be.
I'm sorry if I'm not what you expected.
It is all right, Desmond. It is all right. I can see the real you.
I thought they said this girl was shot by one of them brothers.
Which girl?
The daughter of Justice Raymond, of course. The one inside. What is she still doing visiting this one?
She's in the best position to answer that question. Maybe you should go and ask her.
So if my mother want to hear that a goat, get back to a donkey.
Oh, you know. So stop asking questions that you don't get answers of.
Okay. I'm only doing my job.
There's nothing that love cannot do. It brings two people together and keeps them together no matter what. There's nothing that love cannot do, cannot do. Oh, cannot do.
Yes, come in. Oh, princess. Where are you coming from?
There is something I wanted to discuss with you, Dad. And I know that it is not something that we should talk over at home.
So, what is it?
It is about the robber that is to go on trial in your court.
Yes. The trial kicks off tomorrow. What about it?
Dad, it was not the police that shot him. It was a member of his gang that shot him.
I don't understand this. Maybe you should run it by me one more time.
The gang was the same that threatened to wipe us off the surface of the earth for your sentencing to death of 2 of their members. They saw me. They wanted to kill me. And he saved my life.
What you're trying to tell me is a bit too hard to swallow. Maybe... First, how did they know it was you?
I have encountered them before. I know them.
How?
That time we traveled, when they wanted to attack the supermarket. I saw one of them, and they traced me to the house, thinking I was going to report to the police. That was when they found out I was your daughter. They then wrote that letter.
They gave you the letter?
Yes, Dad. The one going on trial brought it to my room the night before I gave it to you.
They came into my house?
Yes, Dad. He could have killed us if he so wanted. But he said I should warn you that you should take precautions. He did not want anything to happen to us, Dad.
No. How did he save your life?
He threw himself in front of me when they wanted to shoot me.
Why would he want to do a thing like that? After planning to exterminate you?
I've been seeing him for a while, Dad. We are both in love.
You have been doing what?
Yes, Dad. Right from the time I ran into them, trying to rob the supermarket.
You? The daughter of Justice Raymond has been doing what? Seeing an armed robber?
Dad, he has promised that if he gets out of this, he would tread a decent path. He's not like the others, Dad. He is different. I will make him change.
The law will run its full course. If he is found guilty, he will face the appropriate punishment.
And that appropriate punishment is what, Dad?
For armed robbery and violent crime, that must be the death sentence.
You cannot do that to me, Dad. He means the world to me.
Rachel, you only but a child. The world you live in is not the same that an armed robber lives in. You will find somebody to love you and to love when the time is right. This one is not for you, and definitely will not be.
You will not sentence him, Dad. You will free him.
I will do no such thing.
You will, Dad. Because if you do not, I will make sure I tell the world all the underhand deals that go on in this office.
Underhand deals?
Yes, Dad. I know about all the bribery. I know about all the corruption. I know about all the times that the cause of justice has been thwarted because somebody put enough money into your account. You might think I am a child, Dad. I am not. I will do whatever it takes to keep what I love. I love Desmond, Dad. And he is not going to jail. Hi, Mike. When did you get here?
Ah, Rachel. Just now. Dad called me after you left the office. He said he needed to see me. He said there is an important family meeting. Do you have an idea what it is all about?
No idea.
Are you sure?
If he didn't tell you, what makes you think he would have told me?
Anyway, he said it has something to do with you.
He hasn't told me anything. Let's just wait until he gets here.
Is Mom home?
Yeah, she's inside.
Let me see her. I'll be back.
Wonder what is going on in this house.
Michael.
Daddy.
I called you here because some level of madness has gone into your sister's head.
What's the problem, Dad?
Ask her.
Rachel, what's the problem?
Your sister is in love with an armed robber. One of a gang who threatened to kill us because I sentenced 2 of their members to death.
God have mercy.
The criminal is on trial in my court. And she's demanding that I set him free.
But that is not possible.
And what makes it impossible?
Are you out of your senses?
And I asked, what makes it impossible? Dad has swung cases before in favor of people who have bribed him. I don't see anything difficult about this.
Will you shut that thing you call a mouth?
Does the truth hurt? Well, if it does, just know that I hurt too. It is my heart, my life you all are toying with here. You will set Desmond free.
Your father will do no such thing.
Then you will leave me with no choice than to stand up against you in court. I will defend Desmond, even if it takes the last drop of my blood. And if you rule against me, I will take the case to an appellate court until I get judgment. And even if I don't, I will still tell the world that the real thieves are not the ones with guns, but the ones who stand in judgment over them.
Are you calling me a thief?
Come in.
Rachel, I have decided to withdraw from presiding over the case. It will be transferred to another court.
No, Dad. The case will not be transferred to another court. You will handle it.
What I will not have is to be blackmailed by my daughter.
This is not blackmail, Dad. I love Desmond. And if you say I am your daughter, then you should give me what I want.
And what you want is for me to go against everything that my profession holds sacred and free a man who was caught in the act of committing a robbery.
And Dad, I am also aware that your profession is against bribery and corruption. The last time I came into your office, I saw a man give you 500,000 and promised to give you an additional 2 million naira if you swing a case in his favor. I hope that you tell Mom where all the money we spend in this house comes from.
Rachel, I will not have you talk to your father like that.
And Mom, maybe it is time you started asking yourself some questions.
Rachel, you're putting your father in a rather difficult position. Free a boy who is guilty and he becomes the ridicule of his entire legal profession.
If he is executed, Mom, my entire life will become a ridicule.
Oh, Rachel. Another judge might not find him guilty.
You can tell that to a 2-year-old.
All right. Let's come to an agreement here. If he discloses the whereabouts of other members of his gang, he might be set free.
You do not have any moral right to talk about freeing anybody. You do not have any moral right to stand in judgment over somebody. What he does with a gun, you do with your pen and your position. Desmond saved my life.
Rachel.
He was willing to sacrifice himself for me. I am not even sure, even though you are my father, that you will do the same for me under such circumstances. If anything happens to Desmond, we will all suffer the consequences, and I will make sure of that.
Rachel, I could very easily disown you as my daughter.
And it will not be difficult to call a press conference and tell the world what I know. If it is so easy for you to free a criminal because somebody has offered you money, why is it now so difficult to free the one your daughter says she loves?
I just want to ask you a question. Did your gang really plan to wipe my family and I out?
What good will that do if I answer you?
I need something to believe in.
Yes, we did.
And why did you not?
When you love somebody, you do not seek to hurt the person in any way. I love Rachel, and I will never think about hurting her.
How can you love her? You don't know her.
Sir, it takes a breath to know somebody. It takes a sigh to decipher what is in the heart. It takes a look to know your destiny. I know Rachel as much as you do. I love her, and that is all that matters. Even if you sentence me to death and I am hanged, it makes no sense to me. I only thank God for giving me the opportunity to show her how much I love her. If that is all what you have to say, I guess I should be going back to my cell. Morning devotion is going on.
Before you go, promise me one thing. That you will change. That you will live a decent life. My daughter will not date a criminal. Neither will I allow her marry a man who dispossesses others of their money and property by use of force. One criminal is enough in the family. Will the counsels please approach the bench?
What do you think you are doing?
I don't understand you, my lord.
Cut out this, my lord, rubbish! You can't defend him in this court.
I would like to see the statute that says so. He needs a lawyer, and I'm standing for him.
You are my daughter, and your brother is prosecuting the case. I am the judge. What do you think, this is a family meeting?
My lord, whatever it is, I will stand for my clients in this court or any other.
I can slam you with the contempt of court.
With all due respect, my lord, you can take your contempt of law and do whatever you want with it.
Will you shut up your mouth before I shut it for you?
My learned colleague should watch how he talks to me.
I will talk to you anyhow I want. Do not forget you're my kid sister.
Kid sister?
Anna in this court! This will be sorted out later. This court stand like John. Both of you in my chamber.
In the matter of Commissioner of Police versus Desmond Uwache, charge number PHC 1520, that the accused person, Desmond Uwache, and others at large on the 8th of October at Diamond Supermarket in the Port Harcourt Magisterial District did conspire among yourselves to commit felony to wit and robbery, and thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 5B of Special Provision Act 389, Laws of the Federation, 1999. Now my judgment. From all the evidence which has been presented by both counsel, in this case, and having examined them thoroughly, I have come to the conclusion that the prosecution has not proved its case beyond reasonable doubt. Therefore, this case should fail. I hereby order as follows, that the accused is hereby discharged and acquitted. Desmond Uwache, you are a free man. You can go home. This is my judgment. Arise.
There's nothing